CSV file, that is favorites.csv, and a CSV file is simply comma separated data, and here we have name and favorite language. Put our CSV file into SQLite. First we will check the database schema. How can we check it? Dot schema, and then import the favorites.csv file. Favorites.csv. Where favorites is the database name or the table name that will store the data. Once this import is complete, let's check the schema again. Schema, and you can see that it's totally fine. The structure is already set. First SQL command, and it's simply select star from favorites and semicolon. By running this command, we can see each and every data from our database can be seen here properly. We can also select only the favorite language, and we can do that. Select favorite language from favorites, and then we can, and then the semicolon, and here we can see all the favorite languages. Now we can simply count the people who select Python languages. And how can we do that? Using the select command, select count star asterisk from favorites. This is our table where it's not just language, it's favorite language is equal to, what is it, Python. It's just a single apostrophe and then the semicolon, and here we will get count 21, which is the correct count of people who selected Python. Now we need to find the people who selected C, Java, C++, JavaScript, and so on. How can we do that? We can do it in the similar manner, that is using select count star from favorites, where favorite language is equal to, what is it, C. How about we check C, and it's 7, and that's the correct number. And likewise we can check for each and every languages. Now here I can even select the language, select the favorite language, and then count it from favorites. What does it mean to count? It means to figure out how many person choose C, C++, Java, or Python. For favorites, group I and group it by again our favorite language. This is quite a long syntax, but it will be fine. And it should again be ordered by, and it should again be count. It should again be ordered by count in descending order, and that's the full command. And what does it return us? It will return us with the count of all the people, which is their favorite language is Python, JavaScript, Java, C++, C. Favorite language, count it, count is in from favorites table, and then it is group by, and it is again favorite language, and then it is ordered by n descending, and then limit. And how many languages are there? It's 5. So the maximum limit is 5, and then when we run this, it will, yeah. Now we will try to work on more create operations. We'll just create a column, insert into our table, that is favorites, and the column names are simply name and what is it? The favorite language, right? Favorite language. It should be. And what are we going to fill it with? Yeah, we are going to add a new row actually. Yeah, we'll just add some name like we need a capital B, Ben, and then what is his favorite language? I guess SQL would do, right? Yeah, this much would do. And now we have inserted the new row that is Ben in SQL. Now we should check it. And what is the command? It's simply the reading command, the read operation. And to read the read, we simply use the select operation. Select, we'll select everything, and we can easily observe from the table name is favorites. We are selecting everything from favorites, and then semicolon, and here it is in the and we have this pen and SQL. That's how we insert new rows. Yeah, now how about a delete operation actually? Yeah, let's try to use query for the delete operation. And the query is simply delete from, not everything from favorites, delete from favorites, delete from table where it's not name equals to Ben, and we are simply using conditional, and what is it? Favorite language. Favorite language is equal to SQL. That's what it is. Yeah, actually, yeah, that's correct. And when we run this query, actually, the new row we just inserted was deleted. How can we check? We can again check by using the read operation. Select asterisk from favorites, semicolon, and you can simply see that the new row we just created is deleted. This is the delete operation. Now how about update operation? Yeah, we will simply go for the uppercase characters, update the table favorites, favorites, and then set the favorite language. Favorite language equals to, what is it, SQL, and then comma, separating by comma, not end. You can simply go for name is equal to, what is it, 10. Now we will run this query again, and then we'll go for the previous query, that is select asterisk from favorites, and you can see that each and every rows are affected by this update query. That's why this query is very difficult and shouldn't be used without any context, without knowing what you can do from this. Now we can reverse this or change the data actually, or we cannot get the original table. That's why it is very risky. Using object query without any knowledge is very risky for a very large organization if there is no data backup facility. Now what can we do? We can simply delete the table actually, delete everything, delete from favorites. Okay, we'll delete everything. Now what we can do? Simply asterisk from favorites. Right, and when we check the schema of this database, what we can see is simply there is a schema or the structure left. So what can we do? We simply used the drop query.